Today we're doing NBA Imperialism, but the teams are determined by the player's height. And as always, we have a wheel with every team on it. We're going to spin it. Whichever team that lands on, that is going to be the first team that will be attacking in this video. And we land on the 6'10" team. Now, normally we would spin a wheel to decide where this team is attacking, but the 6'10" team is all alone down here in Florida. The only team they can attack is the 6'1" team, so that's who they'll attack. This game was a complete blowout. The 6'1" players stood no chance. Darius Garland was able to score 20 for them, and Trae Young dropped 14 and 8. But the 6'10" players were led by Paulo Banchero scoring 25. Michael Porter Jr. had 21 points. Then both Franz Wagner and Anthony Davis had 16-point double-doubles. The 6'10" players won 113-91. So with that win, the 6'10" players pick up quite a bit of land right there. And we are back over to the wheel to see which team will attack next. This time, we land on the 7-footers. And the 7-footers are right next to the 6'10" players, so we could potentially see them play again. This time, we are spinning the arrow to see where they are attacking. And they're going to be attacking the 6'3" players. This game was an even bigger blowout than the first. De'Aaron Fox was the only player on the 6'3" team to do anything, scoring 22 points, whereas Karl Anthony Towns, Joel Embiid, Santi Aldama, and Lauri Markkanen all scored over 20 for the 7-footers, and the 7-footers won 157-101. So the 7-foot players take all the 6'2" players' land. Small players not looking very good so far, but back over to the wheel. This time, we land on the 6'10" players again. And they got 3 teams they could potentially attack here. Hopefully it's not the 7-footers because we just saw them play, and no, it's going to be the 6'5" players. Despite blowing out the 6'1" players, the 6'10" players were garbage this game. AD did drop 31 points, but that wasn't enough for them to win. The 6'5" players led all game, led by Tyler Hero with 23 points and Tyrese Halliburton with an 18-point double-double. The 6'5" players won 115-101. That's a big pickup for the 6'5" players right there. They got the most land out of any team now. But attacking next is the 6'11" players. And they are surrounded by 4 teams here. Let's see who they'll attack. It's the 6'6" players. Finally, we had a close game here. It was back and forth the entire game, but the 6'6" players led by 2 with less than 2 minutes left in the game. Giannis pulling up from 3. And Giannis misses the 3. Why did he take that shot? Come on. Draymond down low, and he gets the dunk to take a 4-point lead. I think these might be the 2 best teams in the video, so it kind of sucks that they are facing off so soon. Giannis inside with the poster. 40 seconds left. 6'6", up by 2. Jaylen Brown misses the 3. Durant with the rebound. Giannis with the ball. Giannis in the post against Jaylen Brown inside, and I think he went out of bounds. Yes, he did. Giannis going out of bounds with a chance to tie up the game. See if the 6'6" players can cash out on the opportunity here by scoring. They can take a 4-point lead. Jaylen Brown driving out to SGA. I thought he was going to shoot that for a sec. Devin Booker inside, and he misses the layup. Yeah, the 6'11" players have to score here. Giannis with the ball again. Do not run out of bounds again, Giannis. Giannis driving on Jaylen Brown. He misses, gets his own rebound, and the putback is good. We're tied up at 101. 3 seconds left. 6'6" players have the ball. They can take the last shot here. If they hit it, they win the game. Can they do it? Who are they going to inbound the ball to? SGA to Devin Booker from 3. And he drains it. Devin Booker with the game-winning buzzer beater to defeat the 6'11" players. What a clutch shot. That was a crazy game. I hope more of the games are like this. So a massive win right there for the 6'6" players. They're looking like the favorites so far. And up next to attack will be the 6'7" players. So just going up 1 inch. 3 teams, the 6'7" players could potentially attack here. And it lands on the 6'9" players. Yet another good matchup again this game. Again, everything went down to the wire. The 6'9" players were up by 3 with less than 2 minutes left in the game. From here, they completely took over the game though. The 6'7" players didn't get a single point for the rest of the game, and the 6'9" players won 110-100. 6'9" players pick up the 6'7" players land right there, and we're right back over to the wheel. This time, we get the 6'2" players. And if we go to the map, they are completely surrounded by the 6'9" players, so they have to attack the 6'9" players. This game was close to start. For the 6'9" players, it was all around scoring for the team, and it was the same case for the 6'2" players. But despite the 6'9" players getting the game within 5 points, the 6'2" players took over in the fourth, winning easily 119-105. So with that win, the 6'2" players become the biggest team on the map. We got way too many blue teams here. We need one of these red teams or something to get some wins. And back over to the wheel. This time, we get the 6-footers. Now, they're probably the worst team in this video. Let's see which team is lucky enough to be attacked by them. It lands on the 6'6" players. Yeah, the 6 foot and under players stood no chance this game. Mike Conley led the team with 17 points, whereas Zion Williamson, Devin Booker, Jaylen Brown, and Cade Cunningham all scored over 17 for the 6'6" players. They won 129-83. 6'6" players get even bigger. They're just splitting the US in half now. I mean, there's more teams on the East still. Let's see if we can land on a team that hasn't played yet, though. And we get the 6'5" players. We've seen them play. We got 3 potential teams they could be attacking here. We haven't seen 6'4" play yet, and they're going to be attacking 6'4". We are back to the close games with this one, going back and forth all game. The 6'4" players led by 2 points with 1.5 minutes left in the game. Tyler Hero pulling up from mid-range now. He misses the mid-range shot. You guys are bricking everything. And another shot. Andy hits that one to take another 4-point lead. 6'5" players need a bucket here. Nice move by Halliburton. Andy gets the layup to fall again. Still only a 2-point game. James Harden now pulling up from 3. Misses. Zach LaVine with the board, and he gets fouled. So Zach LaVine going to the free throw line. A chance to tie it up right here. First free throw is good, and the second free throw is no good. So the 6'4" players still up by 1. And they had to foul Anthony Edwards. He's on the free throw line now. He misses his first shot. What is with everybody bricking free throws in this video? And the second shot's no good either. And bricks both his free throws. James Harden was wide open for a second. Pops the 3. That's no good. They're going to have to foul Drew Holiday now. Let's see if Drew Holiday can at least hit 1 free throw here. First free throw is good. And the second free throw is good as well. So 3-point game now. Not looking good for the 6'5" players. Tyrese Halliburton in the corner from 3. He hits the 3 to tie it up at 125. All right, so they're just going to wait and take the last shot right here. Try to get the win. Anthony Edwards with the ball. Driving, pulling up. That's no good. They got to put up. What? That was a terrible full court shot. We're going to overtime. Well, the 6'4" players blew out the 6'5" players in overtime. They ended up taking a 6-point lead here. Halliburton from 3. He hits the 3. I don't know. It might not be over yet. It might not be over yet. Harden got a foul right there. They missed both their free throws. There's still a chance for another overtime, but Derek White running in circles. And Harden gonna foul him with only 0.9 seconds left. So if Derek White hits either of these free throws, it's over, and he hits the first one. So that's gonna end the game right there. Second free throw is good as well. Oh, 6'4" players barely scrape by with the W right there. 6'4" players get a bunch of land right there. I switched them over to green because there's too much blue on the map, and they're playing as the Timberwolves, so that's why they're green. So I believe it's just the 7'1" and 6'8" players that have not yet played. We land on the 7-footers again, though. And they can either attack the 6'8" or 6'4" team. Let's see which team it'll land on. 6'4". This game was back and forth up to the 4th quarter. For the 6'4" players, it was all around scoring for the team, whereas the 7-footers were led by Karl Anthony Towns and Joel Embiid, who both had 20-point double-doubles, and the 7-footers took over in the 4th, winning 115-105. So with that win, I think the 7-footers have the most land out of any team now. We're down to only 5 teams remaining, and we still have teams from a bunch of different heights, low heights, high heights, and we land on the 6'8" players. We have not seen them play yet, and there's only one team they can attack since they're completely surrounded. They're attacking the 7-footers. This was one of the closest games so far. Everything was tied up with less than a minute and a half left in the game. Tatum, Paul George was wide open. Why are they not passing to Paul George? There we go. And he misses the 3.
I don't care what anybody says. That's a bad shot.
I mean, he wasn't really open at that point anymore. I don't know why they waited so long. 1 minute left. We're still tied up at 116. Nobody can take a lead here. Embiid in the post. He needs to get double teamed. It doesn't matter. He gets the layup to fall. Tatum driving. He hits the layup. Again, we're all tied up. Markkanen in the corner, and he drains the 3 now to take the 3-point lead. Let's see if the 6'8"ers can come right back. Tatum from 3. He misses it. In and out. Not a great shot right there. Not the shot you want to be taking. Aldama wide open from 3 now, and he misses it. Guys are putting up bricks. Koulibaly with a big dunk. 1-point game now. They're going to have to foul the 7-footers. First free throw is good. And the second free throw is good as well. So 3-point game again. 6'8"ers used their last timeout right there. I probably would have saved that. They had plenty of time to get up the court. Tatum. Oh, I thought he was going to pop the 3. Tatum driving. That is a terrible shot. What was Tatum doing? That was one of the worst shots I've ever seen. Hartenstein. First free throw is good. And the second free throw is no good. 6'8"ers. No timeouts left, though. They got to hit a 3 right here. Tatum pulling up. And that's a bucket. Lead down to only 1 point. Okay, this might not be over. Hopefully they maybe miss 1 free throw. They hit 2. It's still possible. They foul Hartenstein again. Hartenstein, the free throw merchant right here. First free throw is no good. And let's see if he can hit the second free throw right here. And he does hit the second free throw. 2-point game. 5 seconds left. 6'8" players. What are they going to do here? Tatum, the deep 3 is no good. They could have gotten a way better shot than that. But the 7-footers winning by only 2 points. The 7-footers have completely taken over the East now. We still have not seen the 7'1" team play. And there we go. We actually land on them. So odds are they're going to be attacking 6'6"ers, but there's a slight chance they get the 6'2". And they actually hit that slight chance. 7'1" players attacking 6'2" players. This was the biggest height mismatch of the video so far. The 7'1" team is 7'1" and up. But despite the huge mismatch, the 7'1" players only led by 2 points with a minute left. This also looks ridiculous with how much taller they are. There's almost... with a lot of these players, there's a foot difference because it's 7'1" players and up. I don't know what they did right there, but they gave over the ball. 6'2" players with the ball now. Let's see what they can do. Jalen Brunson to Tyrese Maxey. I thought he got fouled there for a second. Why are you going up against Gobert in the paint? They just pass out to someone. Someone was open from 3 there. Bol from 3. Bol can't hit that. 7'1" got to have somebody on the boards. Curry misses a 3. All right, Wemby. In the post, puts up the shot. How does he miss that? There's pretty much no defense on him because they're so short. Tyrese Maxey puts up a shot. He can't hit it. And they're going to have to foul the 7'1" players now. Wemby, first free throw is good. Can he hit the second free throw? Yes, he can. So it's a 4-point lead now. They kind of need a 3-pointer right here. What are they doing, Curry? You got to put up that shot. And Curry drains the 3. There's only 1.5 seconds left, though. I don't know why they took so long to shoot. And they're going to foul Wemby. 1 second remaining. Also, the 6'2" players have no timeouts, so they're going to have to probably put up a full court shot. Wemby hits his first free throw. Second free throw is good as well. So yeah, they're just going to have to put up a full court shot right here. And that is no good. 7'1" players win by 3 points. That was a really close game. So with that win, we are down to only 3 teams remaining now. The 2 tallest teams and the 6'6" players. But let's see which team will attack first. We got the 7-footers, and there is only one team the 7-footers can attack, and that's the 6'6" players. Unfortunately, this game was never close. The 6'6" players led the entire time. Again, the 7-footers were led by Karl Anthony Towns and Joel Embiid, and even though Luka only scored 10 points for the 6'6" players, Zion dropped 23 and 13 boards, and SGA scored 22 along with 12 dimes. The 6'6" players won 123-111. So we are down to only 2 teams remaining now. 6'6" and 7'1" to find out what the best height in the NBA is. And we got to spin the wheel one more time to see which team will be attacking and which team will be defending. The 7'1" and above players will be attacking. The 7'1" players were dominating the 6'6" players in the first half of this game. They actually had a 20-point lead in the third quarter, but somehow the 6'6" players made the comeback, and with 1 minute left, we're only down by 5. I don't know how the 6'6" players managed to come back from that deficit, but they can still win this. Let's see what happens though. Porzingis. And why would Luka foul right there? The shot clock was running down. Derek Lively going to the free throw line now. Hits his first free throw. And the second free throw is good as well. So we got a 7-point game now. Luka might have choked it for them right there. I don't know why he would foul with like 2 seconds left on the shot clock. Let them take the tough three. Devin Booker with the ball, driving, and he misses the layup. Not a great showing for the 6'6" players at the end here. Porzingis from three. He misses it, but Draymond out-rebounds Wemby. All right, they still got a chance. SGA in the corner. You got to put up threes quick, though. Jaylen Brown putting up the three, and he can't hit it. Wemby with the board, and they're just going to run down the clock right here. These 7'1" players are our champions. I mean, by far the tallest team, and I guess 2K thinks that is what matters most. But with that win, the 7'1" players take over the rest of the US. They are our Imperialism champs. If you guys enjoyed that video, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and check out this video right here. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.